Hi guys, this is Zilla, and welcome to another World of Warships replay. This time with the requested Prinz Eitel Friedrick. Um, Small rant. I've heard some of the players in our team speak complain that there are paper ships in this game. If you're looking for a simulation, the door is over there. Don't let it hit you in the butt on the way out. This is a game. In order to make a balanced game, there are some things that have to be given a little bit of artistic license. They complain that they keep introducing paper ships, and one player complained that they'll eventually have wizards and gnomes and things like that in the game. Let me have a simple request for you. Don't be stupid. They can't do it any other way. And they complained specifically that this ship was a paper ship. This was not a paper ship. It was built. The hull was laid down in 1915. They gave up on it because they focused their energy on transatlantic trade warfare with U-boats. It was much more economical for Germany in her situation at that time. The German Navy under Tirpitz and Speer knew that there was no way that their fleet was going to face off against the British home fleet and win. They were just simply outmatched. Yes, they beat them at the Battle of Jutland, but as Tirpitz said, we must never do that again. Okay? So the German Navy was kind of in a bad situation in World War I, and theoretically they were in the same situation in World War II. But really no Navy except for the Japanese and American, figured out that aircraft were the path to power in World War II. So this ship was in fact built. The hull was laid down. It was never finished, and it was scrapped in 1918. What they've done in this game is they've taken it and they've built it as it was designed to be built, and then they've upgraded it to a pre-World War II 1939 configuration. And as you can see, the little balls there, those are gunnery sighting balls, and it's got 8 15-inch guns, all right, on 4 turrets. This is a secondary monster. In the game, it is a very well armored ship from the side. It's not invincible, but it's very well armored. Its citadel sits low in the water. It's got a good torpedo belt. It's got a very good armor. It's not invincible, but it can hold its own. It's kind of a mid-range brawler. It's not a very snipey ship. It's more of a mid-range brawler. It can be a secondary monster. It's got the 150 millimeter secondary guns, which are very good, and 105 closer-in guns that are also used for anti-aircraft. So it's got good ADA. It's got good artillery, good survivability. It's fairly quick. It's not so nimble. It is a long ship, so it takes a while to turn it. The new set of missions came out, and these can be completed in co-op. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to jump into a co-op game. This is against bots. It's not in a live game per se, mainly because I just want to get this stuff done. Yeah. Now, when you get this ship, you also get missions that go with it. So you're going to get these campaigns. Okay? You get the Mighty Prince and Steel Monsters. Mighty Prince, I'm on part 4 of that. This one you got to read carefully because not all the missions can be done in co-op. This one can only be done in random and ranked battles. And because I'm already rank 1, I can only do it in random battles. And I have to get a Devastating Strike achievement. Okay? Alright, but the other ones, like this one, can be done in co-op. Destroy 70 modules on enemy ships and whatnot. And then you get your prize. Your prize in this case would be 10 flags. Okay? Alright, so those are the mission chains that you go along and do. Steel Monsters and Mighty Prince. Alright? Okay, now, some people have asked about my mods. I have a vision impairment, so when I look at the screen as it is in game, without mods, they all look the same, and they're tiny letters for me. So it's very hard to see what's what. I can tell it's a Japanese ship, I can tell it's a destroyer, but which one? I have to squint and look at the screen. And as you can well imagine, after a while that gets old. So what I've done is I've downloaded these mods to put these pretty girls on here, and with nice big letters, and I can see exactly what that ship is. Okay? The other mods I run in port are statistics. And as you can see, I haven't won a game yet. Okay? And it keeps track of how much money I make and everything else. So as I said, I'm not a Unicom. I'm kind of a potato. But this ship managed to get me that. Rank 1. Alright? So, yes, the West Virginia is good. The Arizona is good. Lots of good Tier 6 battleships, the Warspite and whatnot. But this thing, in ranked battles, was a beast. And it just dominated. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it into a co-op battle here. And we're going to see what we can do. And what this ship is capable of doing in a co-op battle. Alright? And we'll talk to you when I get there, and I'll show you some other mods I got. Alright? Okay. Got ourselves into a co-op. And looky. See, with co-op, what we got, they got. So, this is a mod. In the game, it's all gray and teeny little letters. With this, I can see a little bit easier. We got 3 battleships, all the same. We got 3 cruisers, and we've got 2 destroyers. And this is a co-op again. Now, don't believe for a minute that because you're in co-op, you're going to win automatically. It doesn't always work that way. Have faith. Your team can potato on you, and you can lose a co-op game. It is possible. Believe me. I've seen it happen. As amazing as that may be. So, this is not a slow ship. It does about 28 knots. It does bleed a lot of speed in the turn. But the turrets turn medium slow. It's not as bad as the American battleships, but it's still something you want to think about when you're turning. Let's say, okay, I want to go north, but I want to point my guns toward the center of the map. I'm probably going to want to start turning those turrets before I make that commitment, because it's not a snapshot type ship. You're not going to be doing that kind of thing. All right. While we sail to our objective, let me point out a couple other mods. If you look at my mini map in the lower right hand side, you will see that it's very large. And again, because I'm blind as a freaking bat, the names of the ships are clearly visible. The white circle for me is the maximum range of my guns. The green circle is the range of my secondary, 6.6 kilometers. Anything unfortunate enough to get in range of those is in for a world of trouble. Oh, look, they're shooting at me. How nice. Okay, so I'm going to give this guy a little bit of lead. And, of course, he turns just as I fire. And again, at range, you're going to get that shotgun effect. So, we got a fire going. It'll go out pretty soon. I'm not worried about one fire necessarily. Yeah. So, just motor right along. It looks like he's Zerg rushing straight down. That's what it looks like. Destroyer to my front. I'm going to put my secondaries on him right away. And I am going to take my ship and turn it this way. We're going to face that Southern Dragon. He's got torps as well, but I want to keep that destroyer engaged. And ba-boom.
Torpedoes to port.
And there are his torps. And I'm going to slow down.
Torpedoes to port.
And turn. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I knew they were coming. And look at those secondaries. I'm going to take one. Yep.
We're hull below the waterline. We're flooding quickly.
Okay. What happened there was his destroyer got killed by his own man. Bots can do it too. Okay. So yeah, the AI can do it as well. But I only took one torp there. I did take some damage, so I got kind of beat up. But that's okay, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go after this guy. Another mod that I have makes my shells brightly colored. So you see bright color, that's red, that's HE, and blue is armor piercing. So he's getting to the turn. I'm going to give him some lead, fire off the guns. Boom, 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 boom. Do some damage. He's doing the same thing to me. Look at those secondaries go. This thing is just like any other German battleship. It's a secondary monster. All right. And sometimes the AI will actually try to ram you. Yes, they will actually try to ram you. Nothing fancy on this ship. No hydro, no torps, no planes. Nothing like that.
That was a great battle.
And that's it. That's co-op. And it's, again, don't believe that you can't lose a co-op game. But I didn't want to... I wanted to show you what the ship is capable of doing in such a short period of time. And the objective here is to get these things done. All right? The objective is not to be super uber unicom of the day. It's just to get the stuff done. All right? But that is the Prinz Eitel Friedrick, a ship that was in fact built. It was never finished in 1915. So until next time, you guys take care, be good to each other, and have a wonderful day. Bye.